In a small village nestled between rolling hills and deep forests lived a young girl named Moana. Known for her gentle heart and kind nature, Moana's life was far from easy. After losing her parents young, she was taken in by her Aunt Rucky, a poor woman herself. Together, they lived in a run-down house on the outskirts of the village, barely scraping by. Despite their hardships, Moana loved to dance and dreamed of performing before a big crowd. She'd dance to any music, with her aunt cheering her on, but the village dance group never accepted her because of her poor background. Moana often faced ridicule for her worn-out clothes and simple meals, especially from a group led by Oma, the wealthy dance group leader. Oma's father was the town's chief, and she and her friends bullied the poor girls, making them do their bidding. Moana would hide to watch the other girls practice until one day, Oma and her friends caught her. They mocked her appearance and her dreams of joining them, but Moana found solace beside the riverbank, where she could dance in peace. Unknown to Moana, a river goddess watched her dance. One day, while practicing by the river, Moana's worn-out sandals gave way, and she hurt herself. The goddess appeared, offering her a beautiful red shoe that would make her the best dancer the world had ever seen. Moana, astonished by the goddess's generosity, returned home with the shoe, unsure if she should accept such a gift. Soon, the village announced a grand dancing competition for the king's anniversary, promising a lifetime of fortunes to the winner. Oma and her friends hired the best tutors, while Moana, unable to afford one, practiced in secret. She hid in the woods to dance where no one could see her, each time feeling the magic of the red shoe guiding her movements with ease. When the competition arrived, the village square was transformed into a grand stage with colorful banners and decorations. Villagers gathered to watch, eager to see who would win the king's great prize. Oma and her friends performed beautifully, showing off their skills learned from their tutors. Moana, wearing her worn-out dress and carrying the magical shoe in a small cloth bag, nervously made her way to the square. As soon as she arrived, Oma spotted her and mocked her appearance. But Moana, though nervous, didn't let their words deter her. She was determined to give herself a shot. When it was her turn, she wore the red shoe with shaky hands. Crowd went silent as she stepped onto the stage. The music began, and Moana started to dance. Her movements were unlike anything the villagers had ever seen, light as air and fluid as water. The red shoe's magic transformed her into the most enchanting dancer the village had ever witnessed. As she danced, the jeers and laughter turned into gasps of amazement. Moana's confidence grew with each step, and soon the entire crowd was on its feet, cheering her on. Even the king, watching from his royal seat, sat forward in amazement. When the music stopped, the crowd erupted into applause. Moana stood on the stage, her heart racing and her face flushed with joy. She had shown everyone what she was capable of. King rose from his seat and called Moana forward, declaring her the winner and bestowing her with an ornate box filled with gold coins and jewels. Her life and her aunt's life would never be the same again. Moana's victory stunned Oma and the other girls who had mocked her. As she returned home that night, her heart filled with happiness, she met the goddess again by the path leading to her house. This time, Moana bowed deeply in gratitude. The goddess smiled kindly and told her that her spirit and courage had won the day. With that, the goddess vanished, leaving Moana to return to her aunt with her newfound fortune. From that day forward, Moana and her aunt lived comfortably, and Moana continued to pursue her dreams without fear or timidity.